So, but there was two QAs, right? Morning, night. I was obviously night because I came in after I got out of school.
Yeah.
The morning guy, say he did his thing, and the servers, they just, and the cooks, they would work all shifts because they just trying to make money, right? Me, I was limited because like, bro, I can only do this when I get out of school. So they would compare me to the QA in the morning. The QA in the morning, grown man with kids. He been doing this for at least 10 years.
All right.
Like, bro, how am I going? And literally, bro, I used to go home because they used to tell me, like, bro, you're not as good as, I ain't gonna say his name, but you're not as good as old boy.
You're not as good as Brad.
You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna call him Brad, but you're not as good as Brad,
Yeah.
And I'm like, really, bro? Like, literally, they would say that to my face, like, bro, like, there's no point in having you as a QA. Like, we might as well just tell Brad to work 2 shifts. I was like, bro, y'all serious right now? Like, literally to the point.
You know where we're at?
Like, bro, like, y'all taking this way. But it got to the point where I was like, bro, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I could never be Brad.
Yeah.
I could never be Brad. There's no way in my life for me to ever be Brad. And everybody is telling me every single day that you're never going to be good enough because you're not Brad. So this is what I talk about when I say perfection is personal, because I'm like, bro, I could never live up to Brad's standards. There's no way for me to go into this thing and have 10 years experience on my first day. It's impossible. What the old timer said, it takes 21 years for you to become 21 years old. Like there's no way possible for me to be able to come in and do everything that this dude has done on my first day, my first week, my first month of work. It's just impossible, bro. I'm still learning what a medium rare steak look like by just looking at it. Like, and this dude can just pull it like, bro, I already know that's medium rare. Like, what in the world? Like, bro, how am I going to compare to that right now? But I'm going home and I'm telling myself, like, bro, I'm obviously not a good worker because I'm not Brad. And bro, look, I'm going to be honest. I ran this mentality until when I started working. I started working at 16. I ran this mentality until I was 20.
Okay. But you're comparing yourself to the comparison was just a killer of joy. But I'm just having a hard time following this in the terms of perfection.
Perfection, yeah. No, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
because if Brad can look at a steak that's medium rare, good job, Brad.
Yeah.
Cool, bud. Like,
yeah.
How is that perfection though? How is their idea, their vision, or the Brad standard?
Yeah. How is that
perfection? Who said it was perfect?
To me, I feel like it was perfect because that's what everybody was accepting in that environment.
Okay. And this idea, the Brad standard, was your idea.
The Brad standard.
Let's just call it the Brad standard.
The Brad standard.
Ooh, we can see a medium rare. Ooh, no, this was medium. Go ahead and make it again. It's a little too dry. Whatever.
Yeah.
But so you viewed that as perfection, and you tried to constantly achieve that, and you realized that, you know what, this is a matter of opinion. Okay. And this is where I'm always, there's nuance to this.
Yeah.
Because that's an opinion. There's no such thing as a perfect opinion.
Okay.
But in terms of things that are truly perfect, flawless, it's a fact.
Yeah.
So how?
The reason why I'm saying, hold on, before I move on, let me just say this then. So we can, because I'm open ears for it. So you would say that perfection, there is one definition of perfection.
Well, it's something that's flawless.
Okay.
By our standard.
Because I'm asking because I'm open ears to it. If my philosophy is wrong in this situation, I'm not mad with trashing it and picking up a better one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, when it came to the Brad standard, like, bro, I was literally living, like, when we was at the Canes together, bro. Like, you don't, like, I mean, I ain't never tell nobody, bro, but it, like, beat me up when they was like, oh, you don't make the chicken like him. I was like, oh, this is the Brad thing again. Oh, you don't make the toast like him.
I was a bird specialist. I was one of the best up there. But so, bro, I'm sorry I had to do it to you, man.
But see, I could never have that confidence.
That red apron. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all some blue aprons. I don't know nothing about that, boy.
Work them dishes, man. Work them dishes. Nah, man, like, literally. Literally, bro, like, y'all don't know how much it got into my head as soon as I seen, dang, look how Zyler make the chicken. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my head right now, bro. Like, I'm like, this is the Brad situation again.
Yeah.
They move me over there on toast, bro. You don't make toast like so-and-so. I'm like, this is the Brad situation again, bro. Literally, it's just follow me from place to place to place. Yeah. And it's like
all opinion though.
And I couldn't get it out of my head that it was until I finally got to the point to where I was like, hold on, bro. I know what I'm doing, bro. Like, I know when the turning point was. The turning point was when I became Brad. I became Brad. I'm going to say where I was at the Domino's when I became Brad up there. Mm-hmm. Because literally they, like, when they used to bring new people in, they was like, train with Isaiah. He going to teach you how to make this thing right. He going to teach you how to do it right. They had dudes up there that was up there before me. And they was like, bro, just let Isaiah do it over. Dude, I was like, I didn't say it at the time, you know, I'm Brad now, you know. I got the Brad. This is Isaiah standing around here. That's all
a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
It seems like people's opinion had a little too much power.
They had way too much power on me, man.
And then it seemed like it skewed your view on what perfection is.
It did. That could be true because now I'm believing that based on what they say about me determines if I can ever be perfect or not. You know what I'm saying? If I never live up to Brad, I'm never going to be perfect. That I'm doing the right job. Like I'm showing myself that I can work. That's what I'm saying here.
Okay.
And being satisfied to know, like, bro, I can really if I wanted to put the same amount of hour and energy and time into what I'm doing for myself, I could do it.
If I'm showing up, I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I couldn't do it right for myself because there was no Brad standard for myself. You know what I'm saying? There was no Brad standard for myself. So when I found myself doing things like, I'm gonna start this business by myself, it was no like, you're doing this right or you're doing this wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until I got on like maybe YouTube or I seen other people doing it, I was like, dang, I'm not Brad. You know, people's podcasts, we're not Brad, you know?
So at this point, people may need to be able to look at things and not allow it to influence them so much.
Yeah.
You can take little bits and pieces, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to form your own opinion about
That's true.
Or whatever you're doing.
And your opinion needs to matter.
Exactly. It needs to matter on top of everybody's, unless you come across something that's better. Okay. So the opinion of Brad.
Mm-hmm. The opinion of Brad. This sounds like a book now.
Let's keep that for a thing. Okay. That's something to strive for, but it's not something to drive yourself crazy over.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Brad is a good QA. He's been doing it for 10 years. If you want to be a QA like Brad, it's something to strive for, but you shouldn't allow it to basically overwhelm you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the Brad standard.
Yeah.
I can never reach it. Mm-hmm. It should have never been a goal for you. It shouldn't be a goal. It's just a reference point.